What if I told you that the answer to your debilitating sciatica pain has been sitting in your kitchen cabinet this entire time, and that tonight, before you even close your eyes, you could apply a simple homemade spray to your lower back and wake up tomorrow feeling like a completely different person? I know that sounds almost too good to be true, and trust me, I understand your skepticism because you've probably tried everything: the heating pads, the pain pills, the endless trips to the doctor, and nothing has given you lasting relief. But today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what sciatica really is, why most treatments completely miss the mark, what specific natural ingredients have been scientifically shown to penetrate deep into the tissue and calm that angry nerve, and precisely how to make and use this spray correctly so you can finally experience the relief you deserve. So stay with me right until the end, because what I share in the next few minutes might genuinely change the way you sleep, move and live. Let's start from the very beginning, because most people who suffer from sciatica don't fully understand what is actually happening inside their body. The sciatic nerve is the longest and widest single nerve in the entire human body. It begins in your lower back, specifically from a cluster of nerve roots in the lumbar spine around the L3, L4 and L5 vertebrae, and it travels down through your buttocks, through the back of each thigh, all the way down past your knee and into your feet. When this nerve becomes compressed, irritated or inflamed, the result is what we call sciatica, and the pain can be absolutely crippling. People describe it in different ways: a sharp, shooting pain that feels like an electric shock, a constant burning that radiates from the lower back down into the leg, a deep throbbing ache in the buttock, or even numbness and tingling that makes walking or sitting nearly impossible. What's critical for you to understand is that sciatica is not a disease, it is a symptom. It is a signal from your body that something is pressing on or irritating that nerve, and until you address the underlying cause and the surrounding inflammation simultaneously, you will keep reaching for pain pills that only mask the problem without fixing it. The most common causes of sciatic nerve compression include a herniated or slip disc, where the soft cushion between your spinal vertebrae pushes out of place and presses directly against the nerve root. Another major cause is spinal stenosis, which is a narrowing of the spinal canal that squeezes the nerves traveling through your lower back. Piriformis syndrome is another significant trigger that is massively underdiagnosed. The piriformis is a small but powerful muscle located deep in your buttock, and when it becomes tight, inflamed or spasms, it can irritate the sciatic nerve that passes directly beneath it, or in some people directly through it. Poor posture, prolonged sitting, obesity, pregnancy and degenerative disc disease are also well-established contributors to sciatic nerve pain. Now, here is where most conventional treatment advice falls short. When you go to a doctor for sciatica, you are very likely to be handed a prescription for NSAIDs like ibuprofen, muscle relaxants, or sometimes even corticosteroid injections. These approaches work on reducing inflammation systemically, meaning they flood your entire body with anti-inflammatory agents, when really what you need is targeted, localized relief delivered directly to the source of the problem. This is precisely where a topical spray solution becomes so remarkably effective. When you apply certain anti-inflammatory and analgesic compounds directly to the skin over your lower back and the surrounding area before you sleep, those compounds penetrate the skin barrier, absorb into the underlying soft tissue, reach the muscles, connective tissue and nerve pathways, and begin working locally to reduce inflammation, relax muscle tension, and calm the overexcited nerve signals, all while you sleep and your body is in its most powerful state of natural healing and repair. So let's talk about what actually goes into this spray and why each ingredient has been chosen with care and scientific backing. The first and arguably most powerful ingredient is magnesium chloride, specifically in the form of magnesium oil. This is not actually an oil, it is a concentrated solution of magnesium chloride in water that has an oily texture. Magnesium is one of the most essential minerals in the human body, involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, and here is the shocking truth. Studies consistently show that the majority of adults in developed countries are significantly deficient in magnesium. Why does this matter for sciatica? Because magnesium plays a critical role in nerve transmission and muscle relaxation. When your muscles around the sciatic nerve are chronically tense and contracted due to low magnesium, the nerve experiences constant mechanical pressure. Applying magnesium transdermally through the skin has been shown in multiple studies to significantly raise cellular magnesium levels faster than oral supplementation in many individuals, because it bypasses the digestive system where oral magnesium is often poorly absorbed. The relaxing effect on the muscles and nervous system can be felt within minutes of application, and when applied before bed, it supports deep restorative sleep, while simultaneously calming nerve irritation. The second key ingredient in this spray is diluted peppermint essential oil. Peppermint contains a compound called menthol, and menthol works through a fascinating mechanism called counter-irritation. When you apply it to the skin, it activates specific cold-sensitive receptors called TRPM8 receptors in the skin, which essentially overrides or competes with the pain signals being sent through the same nerve pathways. This is the same basic principle behind many commercial pain relief gels, but with peppermint oil you are getting a pure, potent and concentrated form of the active compound without the chemical additives and synthetic preservatives. Research published in peer-reviewed journals has demonstrated that topical menthol application significantly reduces the perception of chronic pain and can improve range of motion in conditions involving nerve irritation. Additionally, peppermint oil has measurable anti-inflammatory properties and can help improve local blood circulation, which accelerates the delivery of oxygen and healing nutrients to the affected tissue. The third ingredient you will want to include is diluted eucalyptus essential oil. Eucalyptus contains a compound called cineol, also known as eucalyptol, and this compound has been studied extensively for its analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties. A study published in the journal Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that inhaling eucalyptus oil significantly reduced pain and inflammatory markers in patients following knee replacement surgery, which gives you a sense of just how potent this plant compound can be. When applied topically in a properly diluted form, eucalyptol penetrates the skin and underlying muscle tissue, where it inhibits inflammatory pathways and reduces localized swelling around the affected nerve tissue. It also has a mild warming effect that complements the cooling sensation of menthol beautifully, providing a deep, penetrating warmth that helps to relax the piriformis and paraspinal muscles that so often contribute to sciatic nerve compression. The fourth ingredient is arnica extract or arnica oil, derived from the Arnica montana flower. Arnica has been used for centuries in traditional European herbal medicine for muscle pain, bruising and nerve pain, and modern research is now confirming what traditional healers have long known. Arnica contains compounds called sesquiterpene lactones, particularly helena, which have been shown in controlled clinical trials to be as effective as ibuprofen gel for osteoarthritis pain, with comparable anti-inflammatory activity and a much better side effect profile. For sciatica specifically, arnica helps reduce the localized inflammation around the nerve root and along the nerve pathway, which directly reduces the pressure and irritation that is causing your pain. It is available as a concentrated oil, an extract, or as part of formulated carrier oils that make it easy to incorporate into your spray. The fifth and final ingredient is a carrier liquid, and the best option is a combination of distilled water and a small amount of pure aloe vera gel or aloe vera juice. Aloe vera is not just filler in this formula, it serves a crucial purpose. The polysaccharides in aloe vera, particularly asamanan, have been shown to significantly improve skin permeability, meaning they help the other active ingredients penetrate more deeply and effectively into the tissue. Aloe vera also has its own independent anti-inflammatory properties, and it soothes any skin sensitivity that might be caused by the essential oils, making the spray comfortable for even sensitive skin types. It acts as an excellent emulsifier to help the oil-based components and the water-based components blend together into a consistent sprayable liquid. Now let me walk you through exactly how to make this spray at home. You will need a clean dark glass spray bottle. Dark glass is important because both essential oils and magnesium chloride can degrade when exposed to light. Start with approximately 100 milliliters of distilled water as your base. Add 50 milliliters of magnesium oil. You can purchase magnesium chloride flakes at most health food stores and make your own by dissolving equal weights of flakes in boiling water, then letting it cool. Add 2 tablespoons of pure aloe vera juice or gel, Then add 15 drops of peppermint essential oil, 15 drops of eucalyptus essential oil, and 10 drops of arnica oil. Close the bottle tightly, shake it vigorously for about 30 seconds, and your spray is ready. Before you use it on a large area, always do a small patch test on the inside of your wrist to make sure you don't have a sensitivity reaction. Wait 24 hours, and if there's no redness or irritation, you are clear to use it freely. The application technique matters enormously, and this is something almost no one talks about. About 30 minutes before bed, take a warm shower or apply a warm towel to your lower back for 5 to 10 minutes. This step is not optional. Heat increases blood flow to the area and temporarily opens the pores, which dramatically increases the absorption of the magnesium and the essential oil compounds when you apply the spray afterward. Once you've warmed the area, shake your spray bottle well and mist it generously over your lower back, covering the area from your sacrum up to about the level of your navel and extending out to both sides of your spine. Then spray the same area across your buttock on the affected side because the piriformis muscle that sits there is often a major contributor to your pain. Do not rub it in immediately. Let it sit on the skin for about 2 minutes so it begins absorbing. Then use gentle circular massage motions with your fingertips to work it into the muscle tissue for another 3 to 5 minutes. This massage step has a dual purpose. It mechanically relaxes the muscle fibers while also pushing the active compounds deeper into the tissue. Once applied, put on comfortable loose clothing and go to bed. As you sleep, your body enters its deeper cycles of tissue repair and hormone regulation. Growth hormone, which is secreted primarily during deep sleep, plays a direct role in tissue regeneration, including the repair of nerve tissue and intervertebral discs. Cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, which is also pro-inflammatory in high amounts, drops to its lowest levels during sleep. This creates the ideal biochemical environment for the active compounds in your spray to work without interference, while your body simultaneously works to repair the underlying structural issues contributing to your sciatica. This is why the timing of this spray, specifically at night before bed, is so strategically important and why it consistently produces better results than applying similar formulations during the day when you are upright, stressed and active. There are a few things you must not do if you want this approach to work optimally. Do not apply the spray over broken or irritated skin. Do not use undiluted essential oils directly on your skin. Always ensure they are properly diluted as described in the formula above. Do not expect overnight transformation if you have had severe chronic sciatica for years, because while many people experience significant relief within the first 1 to 3 nights, others with more severe nerve involvement may need 1 to 2 weeks of consistent nightly use before they notice a meaningful reduction in pain. Do not skip the warming step. It is one of the most underrated parts of the entire protocol. And critically, do not use this spray as an excuse to avoid addressing the root cause of your sciatica. This spray is a powerful research-backed tool for managing pain and reducing inflammation. But it works best when combined with targeted stretching exercises like the piriformis stretch and the knees to chest stretch, postural corrections, and any advice from your healthcare provider regarding the structural issues in your spine. One additional recommendation that will significantly amplify your results is to consider increasing your magnesium intake through your diet as well. Foods rich in magnesium include dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and dark chocolate. When your body has adequate magnesium from both topical and dietary sources, the nerve calming and muscle relaxing effects compound beautifully. Many people who have used this spray report an interesting and welcome side effect: dramatically improved sleep quality. This makes perfect sense given that magnesium is one of the most evidence-backed natural sleep aids in existence. Peppermint and eucalyptus have documented aromatherapeutic calming effects, and reduced pain allows the body to move through deeper, more restorative sleep cycles without being jolted awake by nerve pain. Better sleep means better healing, and better healing means less pain the following day. It is a positive cycle that builds on itself night after night. To summarize everything we've covered today, sciatica is caused by compression or irritation of the sciatic nerve, most often due to a herniated disc, piriformis syndrome, or spinal stenosis, And conventional treatments too often address pain systemically when what the body truly needs is targeted, localized relief. This magnesium and essential oil spray, applied to the lower back and buttock after warming the skin before bed, delivers transdermal magnesium to relax the muscles and nerves, peppermint to interrupt pain signals, eucalyptus to reduce inflammation, and arnica to accelerate tissue healing, all while your body is in its most powerful state of nighttime repair. The results build with consistent use and are most effective when paired with targeted stretching, good posture habits, and a diet that supports nerve health. If you found this information valuable and you want to finally take control of your sciatica pain naturally, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss another evidence-based health video. Give this video a like so more people struggling with this pain can find it, and drop a comment below letting me know what health topic you would like me to cover next, because your questions are exactly what drives the content on this channel.